me down. 10 so high, why the pay so loud? Everybody hood when they get a good play, tell them bring them on field, better pray for the down. Still got the on payroll, whole team ain't move when I say so. I'ma rule the whole game, I'ma grandmama chain with him, put the block up, but it still came down. Me now, let me live, human love, look me down, be my judge. This is does. I got fans, they can't tell I'm just a man, need the love, be my, need my, I don't plan, just show up, ayo. God don't get what you can't. I just met a bad thing, she stable. Now she mad at the crib, gotta lay low. That's the life that you get with a player though. Same bed, never know when I get home. Fed up and we both wanna let go. Had to put it on chill like a leftover. Could've seen it all coming from the get-go. Ayo, I know that what up. I roll up every moment, hit the show like what up. I know they want us, gonna eat and crow, but not us. I know you need opponents, I could flow that if you want it. Ayo, ayo, I know you better. I know you won't get on it, no one told you better. My opponents and my homies live too close together. Got land, but I don't live on it. Say my prayer, but for the moment, hold the peace. Know the streets, clear the air for my. Guard your coupe, flip the map when I stash the loot and won't show the where. Hit the turf, legs don't overwork. Trust the fam, can't know for certain. Papa's gone, I ain't taking personal. Mike, gotta feed the earth. Flash it, don't be a jerk. Once you're gone, you can't watch your tone. Rep the game, y'all know the perks. Catch the blame, y'all know the curse. Cops try to get me, but I ran no first. New check, no stimmy, but it's still gon' work. Life no gimme, but the wheel gon' turn. Trying to make it from the red to the end zone.
There's never any doubts in my mind because I'm the best in the world. Even though a lot of you don't like to hear it, it's facts. I'm the best. You know what I mean? Sometimes I don't want to believe it myself, but it's the truth. I'm the best. And I'm just convinced, you know what I mean? These fellas, I dare them challenge me with their somewhat primitive skills. They're just as good as...
Slam. Back of the 7 on some ball. I put that president on my wrist and I got frosty. Stack it like Pringles, you want a single, it's gon' cost you. Slow on it, now do off. Man, my jewelry like some laser beams. Step out with your lady on a Maybelline. Ibuprofen in my got them recipes. Boss. Shooter like Steph, I just hit for 3 and I wasn't even looking. Your favorite rapper just hit the stage about to book him. And love her, just keep it pushing. My baby mamas knew the job was crooked before they took it. Can't train records, we run it. Just touched down in the airport, Louis V backpack full of them hundreds. Clean in that McQueen, but gangsta not no lover. Grammy after party, we rock it like we wanna ball. Back of the 7 on some ball. I put that president on my wrist and I got frost. Stack it like Pringles, you want a single, it's gon' cost. CEO Rabbit, Young Freddie Kane, I'm on some balls. Back of the 7 on some ball. I put that president on my wrist and I got frost. Stack it like Pringles, you want a single, it's gon' cost. Pull up to your I your house up with that. No hot 100, I'm a hot boy with some fun. Cash money came back, now with my son and you my youngest son. See my first back in 90. And I've been since you was rocking the Gumby fade. Love my gut with this ice and lemon. Big BL if you a renegade. No, ain't active type on your Twitter page. Freddy Krueger, I'm creeping on them. Say they ain't losing sleep, tell them I'm sleeping. Heavy traffic, the neighbors might call the people on them. Surround your car with, I put the cruising with that. Be pulling through, so I fly with it on me. I got my on the jet, ready to set it off, and I put that on. Back of the 7 on some ball. I put that president on my wrist and I got frost. Stack it like Pringles, you want a single, it's gon' cost. CEO Rabbit, Young Freddie Kane, I'm on some balls. Back of the 7 on some balls. I put that president on my wrist and I got frost. Stack it like Pringles, you want a single, it's gon' cost. We look to your...
Ladies and gentlemen,
yo, Vision, Big Bank need racks on me. Stack that, keep that low key. Back with a hair
Universal God 111. Let's get it. Y'all from Maverick. Let's get it.
Watch out for what you can't see, cause the man pre-learned that from my OG. Big bank need racks on me. Stack that, keep that low key. Bad with the hair and nails on fleek. Grip that,
from 2K Sports. We're honoring diversity and culture tonight with the NBA celebration of Noche Latina. Hello, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment. To the middle. Here's Williams. And here's the fast break. Up top, Kleba. And he drives in. And finished off by Kleba.
He's just too quick to the cup. No one near him to get postered.
Brown. Good D by Doncic.
And he says he needs to improve his game in a lot of areas. But you ask me, Luka Doncic is one of the most complete players you'll find.
Now here's Williams. Providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game.
Well, you can't afford to give Horford that type of advantage inside. As soon as you do that, you're cooked.
Kicks it to Doncic. Back to Bertans. Just 5 on the clock. Doncic outside. That one doesn't drop. Horford with some nice D. And you talk about the overall game of Doncic. He's a tremendous passer, a tremendous rebounder, and we know he can score.
And that's what defines the great players. Even if his shot's off on a given night, he has other ways to impact the game. Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Now here's Kleba. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. And Dallas calls time here. And our teams tonight, Grant, battling for playoff seedings. It doesn't get more intense than this when you're talking about regular season action.
And, you know, B, I really like this. These regular season games, teams getting ready for the postseason, that playoff atmosphere, ooh, gets me excited. So much fun to watch.
And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Powell. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Fires it. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. It's Williams, high post. And Williams punches it home.
Boy, Brown, not just a super athlete, folks, but he's got excellent skills as well. A tremendous floor general.
Pass to Finney-Smith. And stolen by Williams. And here we go, the Celtics on the run. Tatum, shot is good.
You got to do a lot more than that to stop Tatum. I mean, he's just too skilled and crafty and strong on these takes.
Here's Doncic. Consistent production from him, averaging around 27.5 points a game. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
Here's Tatum. No good. A bit long that time. Shot to stop the run. And Brunson with the lay-in.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Brown. Looking at his stats, he's getting just over 23 points a game. And the Celtics, another three.
I just love the ball movement.
And over his career, Grant, Al Horford has continued to improve his outside shot.
I mean, he really has. He came into the league as a low block bruiser. 8 years in, he adjusted and added a three-point shot, and he has been a reliable player from outside since then.
The Mavericks trailing. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
There's 53 seconds left to play in the first. Pass to Brunson. Over Smart.
And you see that in building their lead, they've done an impressive job on the defensive glass.
Yeah, you're right. Not one second chance bucket for the opposition. They're boxing out on every shot.
To the inside. Williams.
Robert Williams.
And Williams punches it home.
Really love how Brown distributes the ball, keeping his eyes moving at all times.
Left side, Brunson. Back to Doncic. 5 on the clock. Over Smart. They get the rebound. Powell's shot is off.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
And so it's the Boston Celtics, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. More. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Celtics?
Hey, guys, they're passing the ball very efficiently here in the first half.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
Doncic with it. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
Doncic, such a difficult matchup. Too big for a guard, too skilled for most wings. Luka is simply a problem in capital letters, exclamation point.
Can you believe that's their first turnover? Good ball security has really helped them build this lead.
Here's Doncic. It's deflected. And here's Tatum. A great score, averaging almost 26 a game. And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time.
Very few miscues from this team tonight. They valued their possessions and hold the lead, partly because of it.
Looking at the modern game, Grant, what adjustments would you have to make in your game to thrive in the league today?
Well, I would have worked more on developing the three-point shot. Back in the 90s, it was more about the mid-range game, a la Michael Jordan. But these guys now, they live at the arc, and that's just not how we did it back in the day when I was playing.
Tatum inside. That shot is off. And Dallas with possession. Trailing by 5. A tough loss coming against the Lakers in their last game played.
Yeah, we know that on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
And, you know, one of the things about missing free throws is not only are you not getting points yourself, but it allows the other team to maintain momentum or keep a rally going.
Dinwiddie, no good.
Boy, great effort on defense there against a guy who typically makes that.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
The Boston Celtics last year had the team's worst win percentage in the last 6 seasons. The front office admitted, as constituted, they were not a championship caliber team. Now, for this proud franchise, accustomed to competing deep into the playoffs, the question becomes, how do they get back on top?
Yeah, that's a big one. Good stuff there, Allie. Thanks. 2 on the clock. 4-3. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. Timeout called. The Celtics. They come into this one following the loss to Atlanta. And the win was there for them, but they just let it get away. Just couldn't make enough late. And you know, those are the kind of games that staying in
that bad taste lingers, knowing you were in it, but not coming through down the stretch. Those are hard to get over sometimes.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Outside White. And he drops it in from the low post.
Outstanding concentration that time by White on the tape. Played through the contact and scored.
And you talk to anyone about White, Grant, they'll tell you he's best when he's being assertive.
I totally agree. I mean, White can be caught standing around when he's not involved. You want him initiating and pick and roll, and he makes pretty good decisions. Now, he may never be a star, but he's going to give you solid minutes. And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
The shot by Bertans, no good. The Celtics with the lead. Pass to Tice. And finished off by Tice.
Very capable as a point guard is Derek White, showing off his playmaking skills there.
Here's Doncic. The shot off that time. Tice with the defensive effort. It's White with a drive. Outside, Williams. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation.
Shooting from Austin, Grant Williams.
And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee. And the top pick in this year's draft, Cade Cunningham. Grant, I heard some insiders compare you to him. You like those comparisons?
Well, he's 6'8" with skill, sees the floor. I think coaches the game the right way. Maybe not the leaper I was, but tremendously talented, and I'm so eager to see how he develops. He's got a bright future in front of him.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling, and he still misses. Boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Back to Doncic. Driving to the basket. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
That's his first personal.
And one thing that talent evaluators wondered about with Doncic coming in, was he quick enough to play point guard? And in case you're wondering how that worked out, the answer is yes, in bold capital letters.
Doncic hits them both. And for the Mavericks scouts, there was never any question. Luka Doncic was born to quarterback an offense.
Boy, he sees the game 2 frames ahead, B.A. I mean, he's got the ball on the string. He's got great size. I think he's a blend of Magic and Kidd when you think about how he sees the floor. They weren't the quickest either, but like Luka, they got where they wanted to when they needed to.
Much more efficient this quarter, feeling more and more confident.
Pass to Nesmith. Williams on the wing. Down low. Williams' shot is good. Williams has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
Let's go, Luka.
Doncic hits them both.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes a little while to work the knots out. But it looks like they're putting it together right now.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
From deep, here's Doncic. And so it's the Boston Celtics, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. We'll be back in a moment. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. The Mavericks trailing. Pass to Marjanovic. Here's Dinwiddie. Drives to the hoop. And that one is hammered home.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Smart outside. And here's Brown for three. And Williams punches it home.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
But, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Brown with it, and it's Brunson picking him up. Pass to Horford. Here's Tatum. It's rebounded by Dallas. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Here's Dinwiddie.
Wow.
Here's Bertans. And he lays it up and in.
Well, you can't give him any room to maneuver on the board, because once he does, he's going to make you pay.
Here's Brown. And the jam by Brown.
Brown with that amazing athleticism, putting on a show out there with jams like that.
And the emergence of Jaylen Brown's ability to take over at the offensive end, Grant, it's been a joy to watch.
Oh, such a joy. I mean, his improvement as a ball handler may be the biggest reason. He can drive the ball either direction now, create the space he needs for his jumper, and he's no longer a turnover waiting to happen.
Here's Tatum. Oh, sweet move. And he takes it up and lays it in. Tatum's gotten his second bucket of the game.
And watch how Tatum navigates the contact. Just one of the many go-to moves for him in the paint.
Pass to Brunson. Driving in. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. 4 on the clock. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
Boston ball.
The Celtics with the lead. Outside, Brown. Tatum from long range. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Tatum's got 7 points in the game.
Tatum aggressively looking for his shot now, preparing before the pass arrives.
And here's Brown for three. And again, Boston with the triple.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Here's Bertans. They need this.
They've had a a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. As a result, they've got a big lead.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Outside, Brown. Pass to Tatum. Out left to the wing. Here's Horford. Unable to get that one. And it's Dallas the other way. And if they're going to make a move, this is a good time to start.
And there's still plenty of time, but they definitely don't want to let this game get too far out of hand.
The kick out to Brunson. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Brown with the steal. Pass to Tatum. Brown with it. To the wing, right side. They get it back. Here's Williams. Now Brown. Sinks it from distance. Brown's got 10 points in just the second half.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Oh, it's blocked by Williams.
Out of bounds.
And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it.
Checking in for the Celtics, Daniel Tice. Peyton Pritchard.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
Celtics ball.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Pass to Tatum. Stolen by Dinwiddie. To end the drought. It's been all about Jaylen Brown for the Celtics. He put together 10 points in the quarter. All right, stick around. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And Boston has possession. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. It's Brown on the wing. Back to Tice. Launches a three. Finney-Smith pulls it in.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Pass to Doncic. The baseline J. Tice grabs the miss. Boston on offense. To the paint. The kick out to Williams. Here's Brown. On the money with the jumper. Brown's got 12 points in just the second half.
Hey, guys, you're not going to slow down Brown when he's scoring the ball like this. I mean, he's simply on a tear right now.
Outside Brunson. Back to Doncic. Dinwiddie outside. Shot clock at 5. Outside Brunson. From deep. That shot no good. And the Celtics going the other way now. Pass to Brown. Outside Williams. It's Brown on the wing. Oh, great D that time from Powell. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Dallas again missing.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Williams from long range. And he can't get that one. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Pass to Finney-Smith. Left side Brunson. tries to break his ice. They get it again. Good on the shot.
Now, what's the saying? Don't box out, you get your feelings hurt.
White for three. Boston, no good that time either.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
And here's Boston. A great fourth quarter. Just giving up 2 points. Pass to Tice. Tatum with it. Oh, great D that time from Powell. Here's Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
Capable of slicing his way to the basket. All Doncic needs is a sliver.
And here's Brown. The three. Buries it from three. Brown's got 23 points.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
First team foul.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Celtics.
Luka.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
It also seems like they're taking a lot of pride in their rebounding tonight, especially offensively.
Here's Tice. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First team foul.
It goes on Dwight Powell.
Shooting from off.
And he knocks down the first one.
Daniel Tice.
And Grant, you've been around the game in so many roles. Been a player, broadcaster, owner. Talk about how the game has grown and the opportunities for continued growth.
Well, we know how the game here in the U.S. has really gained prominence and is hugely successful and popular. And I also think that's happened over the years globally as well. But continuing to popularize the game in Africa, India, China, and elsewhere is exciting. There are so many new frontiers for this league to grow, and I'm excited that we're moving forward in that direction.
Back to Tice. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And here are the Mavericks now. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Celtics.
Their shot blocking was a huge advantage in this game.
Yeah, I love the excellent defense in the paint. It led to a lot of key stops.
And give them credit for what'll be their 38th win of the year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
The stats tell us that the winner of the first game is a big favorite to come out on top in the overall series.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Jaylen Brown.
The scoring effort from him, unreal. Carrying this team, I mean, he was amazing tonight.
Here's Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what, and they got it done.
Right side Tatum. Tatum with another miss.
Timeout charge.
Dallas calls timeout. They're losing by 18. 1 second left in the fourth quarter.
Substitution for your Mavericks. Reggie Bullock. Josh Green.
Here's Bullock. No good there. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything make them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark.